You guys want to see my top 5? Let's get into it. Hello YouTube, it's your boy Pop the Bounty Collector here with another video for you guys. So this video is all about the top 5 most valued Funko Pops in my collection. Now, I'm not a collector that goes after the most limited, the most expensive Funko Pops. I just collect what I collect, and it just happened to be that some of the Pops that I got throughout the years have gone up in value, but I didn't pay those prices. So I'm going to go over each of my top 5, let you know how I got it, how much I paid for it, and the value that it goes for right now. So coming in at number 5, Captain Rex. So Captain Rex is a 2018 New York Comic Con exclusive. I was at New York Comic Con in 2018, but I didn't win the lottery. So I had to hustle. I went to that Funko booth and I asked everybody that won the lottery if they collected Star Wars Pops, if they like Star Wars, just to see who would get me this Pop. And I even offered, hey, I'll buy 2 of your Funko Pops, I'll buy 1 of your Funko Pops so you don't have to pay. And lucky I found a nice woman that said, yeah, I just collect Disney, I don't like Star Wars. I said, perfect, I'll pay for 1 of your Pops. And then I also pay for this Captain Rex. So Captain Rex is going only 15 bucks at the booth. And I paid an extra 15 just for her, you know, 1 of her Pops. And so overall 30 bucks for this Pop. But it took me about 3 hours of just hustling. You know, I felt like I was pretty much begging because again, it was really hard. And if you ever been to New York Comic Con, it is crazy. And this is 2018, so before COVID. So it was packed in that convention center. So yeah, I got it for pretty much 30 bucks. And right now it goes for $480. $480. So big come up, big pickup. And I know that some of you guys, Captain Rex is a grail. So again, 30 bucks. Had to hustle for it. So it's one of the Pops that I worked the hardest for, but I'm glad I have it in my collection. All right, so coming in at number 4, do you have any Gears of War fans? Marcus Phoenix. So Marcus Phoenix, Gears of War, is one of the main characters, and I don't know if you guys can see it, my tattoo right here. You know, I'm a big Gears of War fan. Xbox 360, back in the days I used to play Gears of War every day online. So my overall favorite game, so you know I had to pick this one up. And they had 2 versions actually. So they had the shared exclusive, which they had a gold gun, right? It was a gold gun here. And then they came out with this limited one. So this was limited, 1,000 pieces, San Diego Comic-Con 2016. So 2016, we get a little bit closer so you guys can see. And I paid $66 on eBay, and this is going for $670 right now. $670, and I paid $66 back in 2016. But I had to pick it up. You know, some people might be like, "Oh, it's just, you know, a different gun," but I needed both versions. I don't even care if they made him all gold, all pink, all white, whatever it was. If it's a different version of Marcus Phoenix, I was gonna buy it. But again, that's just me being a Gears of War fan, not thinking that this is gonna go crazy, but right now the value is up and some people are actually trying to get these now, trying to collect all the Gears of War. So this came in at number 4. So number 3, I just recently got last year, and this was crazy. I didn't believe what my eyes were seeing when I walked into the Celebration store. So I went to Star Wars Celebration Anaheim in 2022, and we had, you know, the access to the Celebration store the first night, like preview night. So when we go in there, you know, I'm expecting to get the Star Wars pins, a hat, t-shirt. I was actually looking at some coasters. But when we went in and we turned that corner, and I'm talking about me and my boy Tony, we turned that corner, we saw a table full of these. Now, they only limited it to one per person, and it cost $20 at the time for us. But the value right now is crazy. Coming in at number 3, Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right, so Obi-Wan Kenobi, as you can see, it says here, Anaheim 2020. So this was an online release. Obviously, Anaheim, Star Wars Celebration Anaheim 2020 was canceled due to COVID. So this was going to be an exclusive pop for that convention. They canceled it and they put it online, and it sold out quick. So this was something that I'm like, there goes another Star Wars pop that's never going to be in my collection. And because the value was already high. Once it sold out, it was going for $500. And I was like, I can't justify paying $500 for a Funko Pop. I'm sorry. It's really even hard for me to spend $100 on a Funko Pop. I'm trying to look for deals. But this was in that table. My heart stopped. I couldn't think at that moment. I paused and then I ran. Everybody was going after that table, and they were letting us know, you guys can only grab one. You can only grab one. And it was for $20. So the value of this right now is $680. $680. But I'm so glad I got this Obi-Wan Kenobi glow in the dark. It's amazing. And I definitely had to put this in a hard case as soon as I came home back from Anaheim. And I'm so glad it's in my collection, and it's my top 3. So coming in at number 2, this pop is a little bit kind of like sentimental. Hey guys, I'm not gonna cry, all right? But it's sentimental to me because a couple of things. One, it's one of my first exclusive San Diego Comic-Con pops that I purchased. So I started collecting Funko Pops back in 2013. And, you know, doing my research, starting to learn a little bit, like, you know, store exclusives. Then there was convention exclusives. And then I heard that San Diego Comic-Con pops are were the most exclusives to get at that time. So I'm a big Power Ranger fan. And Power Rangers, I think I was at least 10 years old when they came out. So I watched Power Rangers all the time. And I wanted to collect everything. I got figures, I got Megazords. So when Funko started to do Power Rangers Funko Pops, I just went crazy. Then I learned that there was an exclusive White Ranger Funko Pop, and it was limited to 480. And I was like, wow, that's got to be a lot. But when I purchased it on eBay at the time of the release, you guys are not going to believe the price that I got it for. I got it for $19.99 plus shipping. $19.99 plus shipping. And this is my number 2 most valued pop. And the reason why I said it's sentimental, again, like I said, big Power Ranger fan, but it's sentimental too because the actor, Jason David Frank, passed away last year. So he was my favorite Ranger, Green Ranger, White Ranger, favorite Ranger of all time. So having this in my collection was great, but I also got this signed by Jason David Frank in MegaCon, which is a big convention here in Orlando. So this is my number 2, glow-in-the-dark White Ranger. Only 480 pieces made. And I got an autograph right here. You see Jason David Frank. So very cool guy, cool in person. I didn't want the autograph to be here. I actually wanted the autograph to be in the window of the Funko Pop. And I kind of told him that. And he signed it again on the top. And then he signed it. I did another autograph and gave me actually one of his cards and signed that. So I paid for one autograph and ended up getting 3. because he said my bad, and he actually took a picture with me. So this pop right here would never ever leave my collection. This is something that even if it goes for $1 million, and I know it's crazy, you'd be like, really, Rick, you want to sell it for $1 million? It's just something really sentimental to me. And like I said, I got to meet him, got his autograph. It's my first San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and it's glow in the dark, and only 480 pieces are made of these. So the value of this is $1,040. So that's the asking price right there. Now, again, whenever, famous people pass away, a lot of their pop values have gone up. So this was anywhere from $300 to $400 the last couple of years. But as soon as, Jason David Frank passed away, these anything Green Ranger, White Ranger started going up in price, and this raised up to $1,040. So, but again, great piece. Never get rid of it in my collection. This coming at number 2. So, coming at number 1, you see the shirt, Batman. So, I'm a big Batman fan too. I love Batman. 1989. I want to say I was, 7 years old. Batman came out, Michael Keaton. And from there, that's when I fell in love with Batman. So The Dark Knight came, right? And Heath Ledger was amazing as the Joker. And that series was just crazy. Like, it was amazing. And I wanted every single Funko Pop from that series. So this company called Gemini Collectibles did a 2-pack Joker, Heath Ledger's character. So they did the Joker, and they did the bank robber Joker, put them together and made them glow in the dark. Now, these were sitting in Gemini's Collectibles website for months. I think the asking price at the time was like, I don't know, $45, $40, $50 for the 2-pack. And I got it on clearance. I only paid $34 for this 2-pack. And now the value of this is crazy. So my number 1 most valued Funko Pop is actually 2-pack. It's a Gemini exclusive. The Joker as the bank robber and Joker glow in the dark 2-pack set. Now this right here, like I said, great deal, was sitting on the website. I want to say, I try to go back and do some research. I want to say it was $50. And I think that's the reason why I just held up on it. A lot of people held up on it. And then it went on clearance. And I said, for $34, that's not bad. It got marked down. Let me go ahead and get it. But not thinking that, let me get it because it's going to go up in value. Let me get it because, I want to flip it. I just got it because I'm a Batman fan. And now, all these years later, it is my number 1 most value in my collection. And I don't know if I will let this go. Because again, I love Batman. And this right now goes for $1,470. So that's the value for it. I don't think you're going to get people that are going to sell you this for $1,470. As I've seen up to $2,000 people are asking for this 2-pack. So this is, again, definitely a grail. Every time I tell some people that I paid $34 plus shipping for this, they couldn't believe it. But yeah, again, so, if you're in it for the game, for the value, it's an up and down. I mean, I paid anywhere from $70 for a Funko Pop, and the value dropped down to $40. So you're going to have some wins, you're going to have some losses. But again, if you just collect what you like, you never know. A lot of the stuff that maybe you like gets vaulted, and it becomes hard to get later on, and they go up in value. So that's my number 1. I do have a lot of pops that have gone up crazy prices. Dragon Ball is a big one. OG Power Rangers is a big one. A lot of old Star Wars, Batman. Anything from 2013, 2014, 2015 that are all vaulted that you won't see in shelves. If you have some of them in your collection, you might want to check the value of them because you might have a lot of hidden gems sitting on your shelves. Well, that's all I have for you guys in this video. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Please put a comment down below. Let me know what are your top 5 most valued Funko Pops. And please hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you guys. More videos coming out soon. Peace.